I found out my girlfriend had another boyfriend, and now I've left her hanging. I'm 25 years old, and Alice is 24. We've been in a long-distance relationship for almost a year, and things were great, or at least, I thought they were. Alice and I were both private people, and we agreed early on that we wanted to keep the relationship between us. Our families knew, but that was it. There was no need to broadcast it to the world. Everything was going smoothly, but then, one day, out of the blue, I got a message from some guy named Adrian. He asked me if I could meet up with him. Naturally, I was confused. Why would some guy be reaching out to me? Instead, I asked Alice if she knew this guy. She told me that Adrian was just a friend, someone she had blocked a while back because of some issue. She said she didn't want to reconnect with him. At that time, it seemed like a simple misunderstanding. But 2 months later, I received another message from Adrian. This time, it was different. He wasn't asking to meet up. Instead, he told me that he had been Alice's boyfriend before we got together. At that moment, it felt like I had been slapped across the face. Not only had Alice been seeing me while she was in a relationship with someone else, but I had been played from the very start. I couldn't believe it. Everything I thought I knew about our relationship was suddenly called into question. I confronted Alice, demanding answers. I wanted to know how long she had been lying to me. Alice called me immediately, her voice breaking as she begged me to understand. She told me she would fix everything and begged me not to tell anyone. She was afraid of what her family would say if they found out the truth. Apparently, her family had high hopes for us, and now that was all about to crumble. But that wasn't all. Just when I thought things couldn't get worse, they did. Adrian sent me screenshots of conversations and pictures of them happy together. They even exchanged I love yous. And to top it off, they had once lived in an apartment together. I couldn't even process it. All this time, I had been the other guy, and I had no idea. Everything I thought I had with Alice, everything I trusted, was a lie. She'd been hiding everything from me, living this double life. I needed space. I asked for a break, but Alice wasn't willing to let me go that easily. She was still crying, still pleading. She said she couldn't handle the situation. Her family would be so disappointed. She promised to make things right, but how could I go back after everything I had found out? How could I forgive her? The truth was, I couldn't look at her the same way anymore. The trust was gone. The love was gone. I had been betrayed in the worst way possible. And yet, she's still calling, still pleading as if nothing had changed. It's been a month since I last spoke to her, and I haven't replied to any of her messages. Honestly, I just don't care anymore. I've completely lost interest. The trust is gone, and I don't think I can go back to what we had. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but at the end of the day, I can't be with someone who lies to me, no matter how much I cared for them. This whole experience has taught me the importance of trust, and now I'm left trying to figure out how to move on.